Alright guys, so Pathfinder. I honestly didn't want to have to make this video. I was hoping that after this update, Pathfinder would finally be in a good state again and he would be what he used to be in Apex, because he used to be one of the most fun, or should I say it, because it's a robot, right? But yeah, Pathfinder used to be one of the most effective, one of the most fun legends to use in this game, back in the day, back in season 4, up until season 4 I should say. And ever since season 5, he's just been slowly getting worse, especially in season 6 because of, the changes to the recon legends in this game. So everyone just really had high hopes for this patch, including me, right? The patch notes for Pathfinder initially looked really good on paper because we all just assumed that if you weren't really traveling that long distances, that his grapple cooldown wasn't going to be that bad and he'd still be effective. But that's what we all thought, right? It turns out that Respawn, I'm not sure if it's actually on purpose or if it's an accident, but Pathfinder now is even worse, which is just kind of depressing to say, because as I said, we really wanted him to get back to where he used to be and actually be the Pathfinder we know and love. But in this patch, guys, Respawn did Pathfinder extremely dirty, and I'm not sure if they actually even want him to be a good legend again based on what took place in this patch. So first of all, right, let's just take a look at what the Respawn actually did to his abilities. Now I'm not gonna read this word for word because that's way too much reading, right? But basically what Respawn did was, depending on your distance, now when you're actually using Pathfinder's grapple, that would determine how much of a grapple cooldown you'll have. So if you're grappling to short distances, then you should have a very short cooldown, and if you're grappling to long distances, then obviously you'll have a very long cooldown, the same 35 seconds. The shortest possible cooldown you could have with Pathfinder's grapple right now is 10 seconds, and the longest cooldown is 35 seconds, which it seems good on paper, right? But what Respawn forgot to mention in this patch is that the grapple cooldown actually doesn't activate until you touch the ground.
Roll me. I am grappling. Roll me. I am grappling.
Now even if you're sliding after a grapple, right, the grapple cooldown still will not start until you stop sliding, which is kinda dumb, because what this basically means now is that Pathfinder's grapple is kinda like 40 seconds now because of this change. Respawn forgot to mention this change in the update in the patch notes. But I was testing Pathfinder out today in the firing range, and to be honest guys, to be just blatantly honest, he's not good. Like that change completely changed him in a bad way. And for all of you Pathfinder mains who are watching this video, I kind of feel sorry for you, because I don't think Pathfinder deserved to be hit so hard in this update. It was supposed to be a buff, Respawn intended for this to be a buff. It's obviously not a buff. Everyone's complaining right now, and yeah, this is just not a very good change for Pathfinder at all. Honestly guys, all this change really did was make Pathfinder more complicated to use, and it also made his grapple cooldown even longer, which is, in my opinion, another Pathfinder nerf. So yeah, I can't really see myself using Pathfinder that much anymore because of this change. I mean, hopefully Respawn made a mistake and it wasn't intended to be like this and they give him another buff. But from what we can see so far, Respawn hasn't actually commented on this change, so most likely it was supposed to be like this. And yeah, Pathfinder once again is not a very good legend to use. He's even worse now because of this update. So GG's Respawn, and I feel sorry for you Pathfinder mains. Now if that wasn't bad enough for you guys, Pathfinder is now bugged in game as well, so he's even less playable in his update because of this bug. So if you guys want to use Pathfinder's grapple, right, you're gonna see like Pathfinder's arm or his body just kind of blocking half of the screen, which obviously makes it unplayable. You can't really aim with this in your way. So not only is Pathfinder worse technically because of this ability change, he's also worse because he has a glitch in game. so he's basically unplayable right now. It's been over a day since we got this patch, and Respawn hasn't changed this as yet. So again, I really feel sorry for you Pathfinder mains. There's a lot of bugs in this patch as well. The servers weren't that good. I mean, it's understandable because it's crossplay, so I understand that they're gonna have some server issues because of crossplay, but I feel stuff like this shouldn't be happening, especially when we had to wait so long for this update to come in game. Pathfinder shouldn't be glitched out like this. The Sentinel as well, have you guys seen the Sentinel glitch? It's basically a G7, but it's a sniper, so it has like insane damage. It's glitched out as well, and it's really funny to actually see those clips and stuff of people using the glitched out Sentinel. So yeah, what I want to say in this video again, guys, is I feel sorry for Pathfinder mains. I myself used to really enjoy playing Pathfinder. There was a certain feeling of like just getting the best grapple and going halfway across the map. It was really fun. It was fun, and if you were a good Pathfinder, you were also very skilled in this game. I think Respawn doesn't understand that, like, maybe his grapple cooldown was a little bit too low. Maybe 20 seconds would be fine, right? But good Pathfinder players, right, like Pathfinder mains, they still had skill, and you had to have some sort of skill in order to be that good with Pathfinder back in the day. So yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed in this Pathfinder update. And Josh Medina, who is actually a producer at Respawn or a dev, he has a very big presence over on Twitter and stuff, giving us updates and information about Apex. He actually said that Pathfinder is going to be getting some love in this update. That's what he said word for word, right? I'm not sure if he actually saw the update beforehand, but this is definitely not love. Pathfinder is even worse right now in game after this update. So yeah, that's just kind of sad. Let me know your thoughts on this Pathfinder update. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you even think he's worth playing anymore after these changes? And if you're not playing Pathfinder anymore, who's going to be your new main? Loba? I mean, you guys really have no other choice. Octane, who has 0 team value, you guys have a big decision to make, because not many legends in this game could have done what Pathfinder used to do. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.